one of the judges was telling him, just give up. It's fine. You can't do it.
The judge, so I believe he took the bag off his shoulder.
Yeah.
The judge gave him a warning.
Yeah.
And then said, if you drop that bag, you're out.
Yeah. Here's a person worried about letting her male companion down, and she bloody carried the team.
She would not take my response. She's like, I don't give a fuck, I'm doing it. She goes, I would finish it no matter what. I do not care.
Girl was in tears. What am I doing this for, George? Like, I want to run out the exit. And I just said to him, I said, bro, you just lead the pace, let's go. And he goes, and I said, like, we'll do this. And he goes, nah, fuck, we're going in. Right,
Thursday. 25 athletes over the day, kicking off, like we mentioned before, with Celeste and Jess in the morning. That awesome backup performance.
Then we had a stack of solos before doubles.
A stack of men's solos, yeah. So kicking off with Benny.
Benny Huddy?
Yeah, Benny Huddy, yeah.
Man, this guy's a champ, eh? He's a champ. He does the 100K in this
He
year.
just loves doing hard shit, man.
Yeah. And it's funny because I was thinking, I keep going to him. It's like, get your shirt off, Benny, like halfway through the track. Get your shirt off.
I basically took it off him. Yeah. Legit.
Like that dude was becoming like, that shirt looked like it was about 10 kgs heavy.
Yeah,
Sweat,
legit. I ended up like when you had the long run, like on the left side opposite the stations, I ended up running up to one end and yelling at him, take your shirt off. Amanda's down there. So like as he was running, ripped it off and then sent his missus and biffed the shirt. Yeah.
But like, good on him. And because like, if you think about it, like this guy lives in Wollongong, man, like to come and train with us is like a 45-minute drive. And he was doing his best to make sure if he couldn't, he was running. So he was still determined to put in the work. Like he wasn't using that as an excuse, like, oh, I'm not going to train as much. Can't get out there. Maybe I should just pull out.
Yeah.
Again, like it's people doing hard things, and he got in there, got amongst it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then we had Jono.
Big rig with a 11-minute PB. 11.
Where does that come from?
I don't think people realise in the grand scheme of things, like in a race, how much 11 minutes is.
Oh.
Like 11 minutes could be 3 runs for some people. Like, it could be like it's a lot. It could be 2 runs. It's almost cutting out a whole 2 stations. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot.
And that's 10 weeks. So like that's from Brisbane.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. Gangster.
So
I think maybe as well, it's knowing the race as well. If they've never done it before, it's knowing the race and they know, okay, I can slow down here. I can speed up here. I know what's coming next. It's burpee broad jumps. I'm going to slow it down on this run.
Yeah.
No, well, that's like, I spoke about that at least in my experience, right? So mine and George's double, that was my second double. I'd done one in Melbourne with Jono. And then obviously like, the pace that this guy runs at, man, like that's me giving it everything I have. But then I learn a stack in our race between mine and Tasha's, and it's like knowing where you can push, where you can allow it to hurt more, because knowing what's coming up, and then you'll get a bit of a rest on these stations like, as a double, and you can get better coming out. Yeah, you learn every time. Every time you kind of learn.
Big time
for sure. Then we went to Jake Plunkett.
Yeah, so Jakey, Tyler, Tobes, and Matty, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of these boys were on the course at the same time.
Yep.
It was nuts.
And people like special mentions at the Tobes. Like, I remember he rang me beginning this year. Like, he goes, wanted to join our gym, and he had Matty Tedesco say, like, you got to do a HYROX. And he's like, because like Jake, he's a footy player. I mean, Tobes is a footy player. And I remember talking to him on the phone. He goes, what's this HYROX thing? Like, my mate Matty Tedesco said, like, I should do HYROX, life-changing, this and that. I'm like, yeah, you should. Yeah, you should. And for Tobes, who's never done something like that, he turned up with the ambition this year to enter Sydney and do a solo for his very first HYROX.
Yeah, that's brave.
And he stuck at it. He trained with us. He put in that work. He was always asking questions. How can I get better? Am I going to be okay? And he got right up to race day. I'd shout out to him on the racetrack and be like, thumbs up. And then you still see the panic in his face and stuff. But you know what I mean? Like for somebody to be told by his good mate, like, do something like this.
Yeah.
And he just went all in. Like, he invested himself into it. You know what I mean? So massive shout out to him.
Yeah, that's cool. And then I think worth shouting out as well, Matty Tedesco, almost 8.5 minute PB.
Gun.
And special mention there to Maxi too. He's always bringing the vibe, always bringing the effort. you know what he's like. He's always hyping everybody else up too.
He is
Massive
like
support.
He is like Maxi is a big, massive like he is a voice in that gym when it comes to like encouraging others. And again, a first timer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A first timer, like, you know what, I'm gonna throw myself in the deep end. Like you talk to Maxi and he says if he's going to do something, he's going to go 100%, and he wants to try the hardest first to see if he's about it, and he loves it.
Yeah.
He has a vision, like he wants to tour the world doing HYROX.
He's always ready to take on new information as well.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing being a coach, but it's another thing, being coachable.
Yeah.
Being coachable is such a key trait you need in clients, and he's very coachable.
Yes. Massive shout out.
Was that Tyler's debut too, or was
Yeah.
that?
I think it was. Yeah.
It was Tyler's
Yeah,
debut.
Yep. It was.
And you look at Tyler now, Tyler's hungry. Like, and even to the fact where he put in the chat on Sunday, if anyone can't race, like,
Yeah.
I'll have
Yeah.
him full
Let
of
me know.
Yeah, that's
I'll
right,
jump
he
in.
did too.
I'll jump in.
I'll jump in, like, because he'd done a solo and he just had a bug. He's like, I need to do another race. And on Sunday with the mixed doubles, I think he might have just snuck his shoes into his car just in case as well.
Just in case. All right. So then we move on to our mixed doubles. So clicking off with Glenn and Jess.
So am I reading this? So we had 5 debuts in the mixed doubles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just for that day.
So no, I think all of them had. So when I put partial, it was one of the pair was debuting. So it was either their
So there's
first
like
race.
12 debuts there.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
so
Glenn and Jess, when they first came to us from another gym, they were training. In their head, they said they were HYROXed out. So they said they'd done a few, and then the minute we started talking about it, did they say it to you that they had FOMO, that they bought tickets? They got FOMO straight away.
Yeah.
They got FOMO straight away.
twisted those rubber arms.
Yeah. Like didn't take much convincing, and they PB'd as well. Like so for them,
And they just bought Melbourne tickets.
they just bought Melbourne tickets too.
During the middle of class.
yeah.
During middle of class, Nate couldn't say nothing to that. Like, we're here to buy tickets. But I love the fact that they'd come over and they said, they loved their previous gym. They just wanted something new. They had done a few HYROX races and they just felt like they kind of just HYROXed out.
Yeah.
Come by us, they're doing the strength, they're going upstairs doing a bit of cardio. I take it as a notion that they don't do HYROX. I'm not even going to approach them, just kind of talk about it. And then I think it was the day the tickets went on sale, like, we got FOMO, so we bought tickets. Yeah, you did.
That's cool. It's another awesome story. And then we had Jess and Barry as well. So I think Jess was very nervous.
Well, dude,
heading into this.
Jess was a bit broken. So Jess carried an injury and was rehabbing religiously, getting treatment multiple times a week for, was it 6 or 8 weeks leading into the event, like just to try to make sure she could perform at her best and get through the race.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jess is another one of those ones that you just love to watch work because they put in so much, like they try so hard and put in 100% every effort.
Here's a person worried about letting her male companion down, and she bloody carried the team. Yeah. She did 70% of the stations, men's weights, and the running. She was like, it wasn't casual for her. She said it was like I think she underestimated her ability. Like she is another one who's just like
she's a gangster.
Her work ethics, man. Her work ethics is crazy, and now. She goes to me, I want to go to Melbourne, I want to be challenged. I got just the person. So she's paired up with Kemi.
Strap in.
Paired up with Kemi.
That'll be a good pairing.
Strap in and hold on.
I reckon that'll be a really good pairing.
But you got to love that when someone says, I want to be challenged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did awesome. Then we went to Az and Molly as well. Another awesome
weird
story.
combo. Like let's be honest, like not a weird combo like these people weird. People was like, Molly wasn't in it.
Yeah.
Never was Az. And we said to Molly, like, why are you doing HYROX? She goes, I don't know, like this and that. And we said, when to do a race. And we're just like, maybe. And me and Kai...
That was a double team. There was a bit of arm twisting.
But me and Kai always had the same answer. We're like, I'll find your partner.
Yeah. We were just like, we'd talk to random people, and then we get the idea about doing a double in their head, and we're like, okay, who'd be a double partner? And then we'd be trying to and we'd be matching up double partners.
Matchmaking
legit.
in heaven,
yeah,
right?
we were matchmakers for a couple of months there.
Yeah, and her and Az, they were great. Like they were great. They had good chemistry on their track.
Legit, they did 100.
And they you could see they support each other well. And I guarantee you, if they were to race again together, as a mixed doubles, I reckon they would shave time fast.
Oh, for sure. I was talking to them when in the lead up to it and seeing them coaching and just picking their brains about their plan and how they were going to attack the race. And, you know, they were able to break it down and you know, they knew their strengths, they knew their weaknesses, and they knew what they were going to do. So I think, like you said, have their time again for sure. They'll be able to gain some time back. And,
Yeah.
You know, but it was good to see him enjoy it.
Don't be fooled by Az. He is a competitor.
Oh, yeah.
We are doing a Sunday, we're out there doing a Sunday run club. And the fact that someone was running past him made him push faster and faster. Yeah. And the two boys got back and he goes, oh man, like I just keep seeing you passing me, so I had to keep going. I'm like, guys, it was meant to be a casual run.
That was an awesome effort from them. Then we went to Luke and Aaron.
Luke and Ez, yeah.
Brother and sister.
Awesome combo.
Yeah.
I know that Erin was carrying some injuries heading into that, and I saw it sort of impacting her training as well. But again, just one of those pairs that just wanted to keep going and just get it done.
And let's just be honest. Like, is it just me? Was Luke got the biggest calves in the gym?
Legs period.
Legs period. And his burpee broad jumps is like he's on clouds.
Yeah.
And he does them in Converse chucks.
I've never seen anyone jump. Like, honestly, it's Quadzilla. That bloke.
Yeah,
He
like his
just- he
twitch
jumps
fibers
so
are
far.
crazy.
Absolutely. That was really, really cool.
So
to see.
it was deserved that he done 90 of the 100 wall balls.
I wanted to have a bit of a special mention on our next duo there. So we had Robbie and Nat.
Yep.
Really, really prepared well
Put in their work.
for this race. 3 days. 3 days before the race.
Yeah. Robbie was like, well, the Thursday night before the event, he was like, oh, I might go do my first HYROX class.
It's funny. Half an hour before the race, he goes, like, I go past him and outside, and I go to Robbie, and I had a little glance, a second glance over, and he's knocking back a beer. He goes, oh yeah, pre-workout. But they finished. They got
did.
across the line.
That's the Hedricks, mate. That's the
Yeah,
Hedricks.
they got across the line.
They did. Yeah, awesome effort from them. And then we go over to you, G. So
Gene
we
Ty.
had-
Yeah, and like obviously Tyler was paired with Ryan. Like they were a crazy setup. Like Ryan was putting in work.
Gutted for him, man. He was so stoked.
Yeah.
He worked his ass off.
He did, and he was looking forward to it. And unfortunate soccer accident. Then we had somebody else that we mentioned, like one of our good friends at the gym, and then he couldn't get time off work. And then Kai told me, and I went up to Tyler, and she goes, "Oh, I guess I'm out. I've got a partner." I was like, "I'll do it with you."
Tyler is probably one of those like crazy stories as well. Like,
Yeah.
just in terms of her story and her path and her journey. I think it would have been awesome to be paired up with her. So that was really cool.
It was crazy. And because, as you know, we've all got history, like we were at a previous gym together.
Yeah.
Like with her lower back injury and her surgery and all that sort of stuff. And to be out there on the course. And like she wanted to know her limit and would be out there, and I'd push her as much as I could, you know, and I'd be checking her and like, she goes, yeah. And every time I asked for more from her, she gave it. There was one point though when I was running ahead and I turned around and I was just like, all right, we'll dig in. And I start running and I turn around and she was still in that same spot where I said we will dig in. And I'm like, okay. So all okay, she's like, oh, sorry, bro. I was like, no, don't worry about it, you know. And I think
it was a still very respectful time too.
Oh, it was.
Like really, really good time that you guys got. So
getting her across the finish line, and it was awesome. Loved it.
Yeah. I want to touch briefly on Resh and Nige as well. Like I think that was probably one of those ones where, you know, I think they did an awesome job as well. Like for the amount of prep that they did too.
Yeah. So I think
it's relative.
I think Nige, same similar to Rob's. Like I think Nige came in.
One,
came in like the week before. I was like, I might try a HYROX class before. A week out before I jumped into HYROX. Perfect. But I think their goal was to get sub 2 hours, and they did.
Yeah. That's awesome. And then we had Chris and Kate as well. You know, like
Dude, like Kate is
Pocket rocket.
Man, she is
Definition of.
Yeah, but like just so mentally strong. Like she hadn't trained for 6 weeks because of injuries. And then leading up to the event, like I said, look, I do not like I pretty much told her she couldn't do it, if I'm being honest. Like she told me about her injuries. I said, mate, like I don't want you to go out there and hurt yourself more. Let me try to find a partner. She's like, no, I'm doing it. I'm like, I love it. Yep, I hear you. Great, and she would not take my response. She's like, I don't give a fuck, I'm doing it. She goes, I would finish it no matter what. I do not care. And man, like she's only tiny. So like mixed doubles had to do the lads weights. So there was a couple of stations that fucking Chris had to carry the load.
Yeah.
But and he was crazy busy with work too, man. So he was missing classes. man, for them to get the time that they got on the preparation that they had, and man, like it's hard being the last on course too, man. I was super impressed with them too.
That's cool. That's really cool. All right, we're moving over to Friday. So kicking off with our women's doubles.
It's cool to go. It's cool to say, okay, moving to Friday, we only had 19 athletes. That's
there was
cool.
There was gyms that didn't have 19 athletes go there. We had 19 on Friday, so that's cool to know. I want to give a special mention to these two that kicked it off though, Carmel and Tara. They can't listen to a demo, but
dude, and
there was almost a 10-minute PB there.
And they were cruising, bro.
Yeah, and they were fresh when
they were
finished.
cruising. I tried to get to the war ball station to see everyone finish because I wanted to try to capture that moment. I want to try as often as possible. I was always trying to get to the war balls to capture those last couple of war balls and the solo or the relay or the doubles team crossing that line. I try to see as many of that as possible. Man, they finished the war balls, ran to the line, like high-fived, and then just started walking off. I'm like, and I was there to greet them, and I'm like, you guys could do this again. Like, if you feel you're this fresh now, like you left shit out there, and I'm like, yeah, like maybe we did. Like, I think they're starting to realize how much harder that they could probably push. And man, I know for a fact, next one they do, they're going to shave a massive chunk off that time.
For sure.
I think that's why it's good sometimes with partner selection to know if you've got a partner that's a little bit fitter than you, a little bit faster, and then you're keeping up with them, you're like, wow, I'm pushing a little bit harder now. Whereas if you get two people of the same sort of fitness level, they're just cruising along and they'll stay at nice pace, and you want to be pushed. And then, which these guys, I think, they could have gone a lot harder.
Yeah.
But they had it in them, you know, like. But it was good to test the water, see what they're like. It's always good seeing people that are fresh.
And then say like fresh and nearly shaved, bloody.
It's next level.
Of their time.
It's next level. And it makes you like, you're like, all right, I want to see you go again.
Yeah,
I want to see you go again.
Then we saw Aaron and Ash out there as well, which was another unreal story.
Yeah, and with Ash, like, I'll be honest, like, I went to go see the girls before they started. Girl was in tears. What am I doing this for, George? Yeah. Like, I want to run out the exit. I'm not for it, you know, right up into it, not for it. Then when you see it get off the course, smiles, happy, like you could see that paradigm shift. Like, I can actually do this. And like those two, like Erin, man, Erin is a beast on her own.
Well.
Yeah.
She had a few injuries in her.
And she had a few injuries, but like, man, she is a workhorse.
Erin needs a
as well.
solo.
Erin needs to do a solo.
Erin needs a solo.
And she that wasn't the only race that she appeared in over the week too. So there was definitely there. Want to touch on Kel and Rosie as well. I know for a fact that there was a bunch of self-doubt here, especially from Kel's side. But you know,
dude, and
just another one of those athletes that just can do it.
And she is fit, man. And Rosie as another pocket rocket. Like, she's about that
she
life.
She just goes and keeps going and going. And
she
going.
smiles at any challenge.
Yeah. I haven't seen that on the Sunday morning runs. She'll have, you know, someone in front of her and she's like, I'm going to stick with them, and just stays with them too.
Part of one of those 5 a.m.s.
Then Michaela and Adriana as well.
And that's another story.
Adriana was another late call-up.
Yeah.
It
was Michaela and Karina. Mm-hmm. Michaela first hurt her ankle pretty bad.
Yep.
Then Karina basically had a race-ending injury in her shoulder. And then we got on Danielle, and then Danielle's doctor said, look, maybe not because of X, Y, and Z. So Adriana was like basically the morning of, probably a little bit earlier than that, but like I'd say less than 12 hours call-up.
Yep.
And these two have never trained together and raced together.
Didn't know each other.
Didn't know each other, but on the track straight away, they formed the chemistry straight away. You know what I mean? And that's what I love, man. That's what I love about a community. Like, you're from the same gym. You may never cross paths, but like there's that connection.
Yeah, that's cool. And then we had Loz and Nat as well, which again, just another.
They were a gun team, man. They were a gun team because they were a doubles partnership that they started to line up and train and started to swap sessions around to train together.
Yeah,
they were a gun team.
Haley and her friend Britt. So Britt's not part of our gym, but Haley is. And I didn't even know Haley was racing, to be honest. Like, she kept it pretty quiet for a minute, eh? She was just doing the HYROX training with everybody, turn out chemistry and things like, I am doing the doubles.
Yeah, and just another one of those members who are just absolutely happy to grind it out. Yep. Like, so cool. Touching over to mixed doubles then. So we had that kick it off with Cammy and Beck.
And man,
tell us about that.
Like, Cammy's a beast. Cammy is an absolute beast. No matter what he does, like that guy is a beast. And big ups to Beck. I'll say this to anybody and everybody. Like, if you're willing to challenge yourself and race with someone like Cammy, like, you know, good thing about Cammy is he's not arrogant about it. He'll help you, he'll coach
100%.
you, and he'll do his best to make sure you enjoy that race, but he will bring something out of you. And I saw it in different stations with Bex. Like, you know, you could see that she was enjoying it, then she was in the locker, then she was enjoying it. But like Cammy's just that go, man.
Probably more in the locker. Probably more in the locker.
More in the locker, but you know, there's moments when she was dancing, and I think it's because Cammy did all the lunges. But it was dope. It was good to see. Loved it.
And then our men's doubles too. So I want to touch on Joshy and his father-in-law. That's very, 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 very
Crazy, bro.
respectable time.
Yeah.
Sub 60. Wow.
Yeah.
And how old's his dad, father-in-law?
I'm actually not sure.
He's in his 50s.
But
Yeah, it's
I know
50s.
that there's a bit of a rivalry between the two of them, and they
Dude,
talk it up
what
between
a
them two.
rig on a dude.
Yeah. Joshy told me, say last year, they both did solos. His father-in-law got a faster time than him, and then his father-in-law brought it up at their wedding.
Perfect.
That's the definition of emotional damage.
Yeah,
That's never gone away.
Yeah.
That's never gone away.
But Joshy's a beast.
Well, let's touch on you guys then.
Yeah,
The dynamic duo. Let's have a chat about that.
So
Let's break
looking
that
at your
down.
race time, it was at 12:50. By this time, it's the third day. You guys have been watching everyone. Race time starts at 8:10, goes all the way to 7. You guys are doing these 12-hour days for 3 days, and then it gets to your race at 12. How are you feeling by that point? Like that's rough. Spectating all that.
The spectating sport before
Yeah,
the
yeah,
actual
yeah,
sport.
yeah.
I mean, like,
You're tired by then, surely.
yes or no? Like, listen, no. Like, I mean, I think about, like, I look at the other contributing factors, like technically, like Kai had, like, his leg wasn't all there. You know what I mean? Leading into it, he was doing his rehab, getting himself strapped up. We did a sim. We actually did a sim 2 weeks beforehand, and we did it in, I think it's just over 76 minutes, right? And we just said, "Hey man, like how good would it be if we got a sub 75?" Like that's what we said. We were messaging each other. Like I said, my stats like, "Bro, this is our time," and he was like, "Dude, like sub 75 at least." And I think just leading into it, like with everything else, you know, like the emotions of watching our members do what they do and all that sort of stuff. And I just remember being in the warm up area with him, and it's just like you just feel that calm before the storm. And I just said to him, I said, "Bro, you just lead the pace. Let's go." And he goes. And I said, like, we'll do this. And he goes, nah, fuck, we're going in. We're just going in.
I love that.
Well, because there was a lot of unknown, right? Like, I mean, like this dude's well capable of sub 70s and probably sub 65s with the right partner.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just like trying to perform as good as I can to like
Survive.
not hold this dude
Survive.
back and hold on. So there was like my concern going in was like blowing my hip. I was not able to lunge at all, and I literally. The week of, like Monday, the week of, I was trying to do walk and lunges and still couldn't get my knee to the ground. And the rules of HYROX, you must alternate lead legs. I can go left leg forward, but I couldn't go right leg forward because it extends that left hip. And it wasn't until like literally 30 minutes pre-race when I had a sandbag on my shoulders that I done walk and lunges, and the first time my knee could touch the ground. I was like, hey, so look, it looks like George isn't doing all the lunges today. And I was like, well, I'll get there and I'll see how it feels. And like in my head, I thought it was just going to have to be, I'm just going to have to take it slow. And if he done more lunges, he'd have more lunges. And then when I got there, the first couple felt okay. So I just went full send.
You guys actually weren't slow at the lunges either. I think.
Our time was actually really quick.
Yeah.
Really quick.
You guys-
Yeah.
I
really
want to make mention to our bloody sled push minute 12.
That's moving.
But and I think like Kai said, like he is stubborn, you know, and he's used to playing a team sport. So his biggest thing is like I can't let someone down. And I think our fourth lap, and I just hit this fuck or like sugar one goes, my calf's gone. I'm like, what are we doing? And he goes, we're just going. You know what I mean? And then we get to the next station and you wouldn't know it. Like we're on the sled pull, then the rower. I remember being on the ski. We were like our job was 20-20, like 20 pulls each. Like I'm giving my best 20 and I'm like hitting 131, 129. At one point this guy's like a 121, 122 cruise. And I'm like, fuck, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like just stuff moving. Like that. Our burpee broad jumps, 2:15. Like for a guy who's carrying an injury, and then the lunges, I was like, okay, we were going length for length. You know what I mean? And I think like for the little prep that he did have because of his injury, like when, like I think Kai's one of the guys, when you're on course, like when you're in it, like when that, you hear the buzzer go, like it's on.
Yeah, it's something to worry about afterwards. When
Yeah, and that's basically
if it doesn't.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we'll deal with it after.
Do it after, yeah.
And in my head, because people were calling our times, you know, where people call our times, like sub this, sub that. And I remember saying to Kai on track, bro, like we're close to a bloody sub 70, close to the sub 70. And to finish our time, like I wasn't expecting like that time. Like in my head, I knew we could get sub 75. I knew it in my head. And to know that we were like 70 minutes and 44 seconds, like that to me was like, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That was an absolutely really, really good time.
I think I texted you guys either on the day or afterwards, like just talking about leadership and all that sort of stuff. Because it's one thing to show up every single day for the members, be there for them. But then it's another thing for both of you, the faces of the gym, to go out there and be on the racetrack. Like,
yeah.
That's what members love seeing. That's what they're like. All right, yeah, sweet. They're doing it. I want to follow. I want to follow them. I want to be led by them, and it's like so good to see. So
that was really cool.
Solo for the night, like pro solo, pro debut. One of our coaches, Beanie Boy, and I mean being there live was like it was an experience
In the locker, mate.
in the locker.
The absolute locker.
I've never seen anything like it.
you talk about being there live. I had that many notifications on my phone. I was there live.
It felt like
from
you were
my
live.
phone. Like
Yeah.
I had live updates. It was quicker than the Roxfit app.
Yeah, it was.
Like
And
all
I mean,
the videos that you guys sent through.
we tracking them and like we are there every station and like I just want to bring up that lunch, man. Like
Wild.
You went from someone that looked like they were in a lot of trouble, which he was. But Betty even spoke to me afterwards saying that one of the judges was telling him, just give up. It's fine. Just put the bag down. You can't do it.
The judge, so I believe he took the bag off his shoulder.
Yeah.
The judge gave him a warning.
Yeah.
And then said, if you drop that bag, you're out.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he was
Jerk.
he was basically paralyzed on the spot for 10 minutes.
Dude, like, be more encouraging, be more supporting.
He's got his wife screaming for him, his daughter, all of us, the chat screaming for him. And then I think like it just like in his head it was just circling, and he said he was that close.
Yeah.
It was that close, and then like he just dug.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And oh man, not that I'm crying.
But I think,
Like seeing that, man, like it's like seeing someone fight through that.
Yeah.
And then still finish.
That's the epitome of.
Then he gets
of
to,
fighting
so he gets the
spirit.
war balls, the entire team's behind him, and we're just screaming at him, man, like, give me 10, B, give me 10, give me
Yeah.
10,
Yeah.
give me 10 reps. And he just broke it down to 10 rep sets in the world of hurt, all the pain in the world.
Yep.
And then across that line, man, like, and then, dude, he got me with that post. You see the post he put up?
Yeah.
So he put up the post saying that, like all the doubt and questions that were like in his head.
Yeah.
And then he hears the words of Val, he's the words of his daughter.
Yeah.
Like, was it like Papa, I'm proud of you? I
Yeah.
can't remember the exact words,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, bro, that got me. Yeah.
Ouch.
What a way to finish Friday.
Yeah. Right. We're gonna have to streamline the rest, boys. Let's go
that's
through
cool.
Saturday. Let's name all our names. All right, man. So I mean that's the first 3 days of our HYROX, and this is how crazy things are. We still got a bunch of people that we still need to mention through Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, so we have another 72 athletes to talk about across the Saturday, Sunday,
Wow.
which is nuts.
That's huge.
Lots of
So,
stories.
so a lot of people at HYROX means it's a 2-part ep.
Done.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So if we haven't mentioned you guys yet, your part's yet to come.
Yeah. Cheers for coming on, boys.
Easy.
Appreciate you.
Lads.
Awesome. Cheers.